Alright, this is a very interesting battle. Look at this little division over here. 3 Belfasts. The ultimate wallet warrior division. We, on the other hand, have nothing with radar. You know, me and the Fiji have hydro. But that is a wallet warrior division. Let's see how this turns out.
Action stations.
And yesterday, I was suffering horrible ping in my last few games. I don't think this one's alright. But I would have a lock phrase, like my screen would lock up, and then 4 seconds later it would be like Benny Hill, my ship running all over the place super fast with the commands that I was trying to punch in that weren't responding, or I'd have like a 4-second lag on my guns. Wonderful stuff. As usual on this map in a cruiser, I'm going to head over towards this little sleepy village right over there and set up to pop hydro and snipe anything that comes in through that gap. And I'm going to try and get hold of the camera here, so the camera's going to go off in a not too wonky direction. Set up some denial torps, which is going to leave me, unfortunately, the chance to be, pardon me, a little more detected, because now I've got to cut back around and get behind that point. Alright. Detected, so there's a destroyer or a cruiser on that point. I've got rounds coming in. Nope, going for somebody else behind me. There's some smoke that's been popped. Firing on the Bismarck. Popping smoke. I will move up a little bit out of the smoke, I believe, just in case there's torpedoes coming in. Oh, I've got some support, which I appreciate. Katsuki. Pouring it on the Bismarck. Trying to stay out of the at Katsuki's firing solution. Torpedoes coming in as I expected. Pushing up. I might be able to draw some attention here, being detected. Scout plane overhead, or fighter. Rounds out. Bismarck's turning off after losing over half his health. Rounds out. Pumping rounds in. Their destroyer was detected real quick. Detected by planes. D is contested. Nothing's coming up the channel that I can tell. I'm just pouring fire on that Bismarck, because why not? He deserves it. And coffee this morning rather than beer, because I'm just waking up and still suffering through some weird flu or something. Of course, this will probably get posted well later, and in the mix of destroyer pops up, but well later in the mix of videos, and people will think I'm sick all the time, which I'm not. This is the first time I've been sick in about 2 years. Rounds out on the Akatsuki. Ours is smoked up. I'm lousy at range shots like this, but now our Akatsuki just took some HE fire from the volume of it. It looks like one cruiser. And there's radar. That means the Belfast is over here, one of them. There's a Hipper firing on him. So we got a Hipper and at least a Belfast. I try and pull up. Pop Hydro. That Katsuki and I are gonna do a little love tap. Belfast and Hipper. Bringing the guns around. Rounds out on the Hipper. A little behind. Still gonna connect. Better there. Detected. Belfast just popped very briefly. I'm detected again. Belfast. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to pull out a little bit. Radar. That means there's 2 Belfasts over here. They don't recharge their radar that fast. Here comes a volley of fire from a Belfast. There's the second Belfast. There's the third Belfast over there. So I and my lowly, non-radar equipped Edinburgh am up against 3 Belfasts and a Hipper. Moving on to their radar detection range. Still taking rounds from them, blind firing. Firing on what I can see. Actually, I'm firing blind now. Into the smoke. Lay up some denial. Torpedoes. And I'm going to push back. It's me and the Akatsuki, and we've got 2 battleships and a Charles Martel well out of the battle. Well, they're not well out of the battle, but it's going to be difficult for them to help here. Firing blind. Lining up the next set of torpedoes, possibly. Nope. Firing blind. I'm seeing where their shells are coming out from. Probably torpedoes from... I'm going to take one. Blood repair, 24 seconds on heel. Belfast. Belfast. 2 Belfasts. I switch fire between the 2. Okay, a little short. Torpedoes are coming up. One's looking at me, one's not. I fire at the one that's looking at me, hoping to take out a turret maybe. Now they're both looking at me. So I'm up against 2, and there's another one that's somewhere, and a destroyer, so they pop radar and smoke. Firing blind. Waiting for another cue. Pop my heel. Still radared, backing up like crazy. Got a round in. 2 rounds actually. Alright, 1 Belfast goes down. So that's 1/3 of the threat. One's popped his radar. Okay, so one's there. The other one's in the smoke there. Backing up. Oh, now this one's firing on me. Pop my smoke because I know that their radar is going to come down soon. Just firing blind. And hoping their smoke comes down. Firing blind over the hill. Radar's down. Alright. Back to looking for blind shots. Detected by aircraft. Because I'm out of my smoke.
The enemy is about to win.
I figure as long as I keep doing this, they're not going to press up. Which is exactly what's happening. They're stalled in the middle of A. Back into my smoke. A little reminder that I'm here. Firing on the hulk of the old one because they seem to be hiding around that. Detected by aircraft. Popping hydro, pushing up. And here we go. Alright, I can see smoke. There's the, I believe, the hipper. Rounds out on the hipper. This will take the Belfast attention, I think, off of our New Mexico. Torpedoes going in. There's the other Belfast. One of two left. To the Wallet Division. Coming around. Hipper gets taken out by our Gneisenau. I'm more than happy with that. I'm taking fire from somebody behind me, the Minsk. Dumping torps like a madman, and I was right. One was hiding right on the hulk. Secondaries are opening up. Belfast down. Belfast down. I don't care if I didn't get the kills. I held this flank. Yes, the Gneisenau and those guys helped, but if I hadn't been here, they would have been able to push up. So now, we're capturing B, because one of our destroyers, it looks like, went up the mid. Now I'm firing on the Minsk. Yeah, I got an Otago firing at me. It's time to get out of here. Down to 1/6 of my hit pool. Heal is coming up. Popping smoke. A little busy to realize my heal has come up. Popping my heal, detected by aircraft. Otago's backing up behind the castle on that point. And now I have to do the exact same thing I did on the other side, on this side, which is make them think about pushing, which I'm obviously doing. Fire blind. Just because it messes with RNG and you can't see the target doesn't mean you don't take the shot if you kind of know where he's at. Looking around. Firing on their Bayern. Minsk is trying to flank around. They're still up on points. We have caps. 3-1. No idea why I popped Hydro there. Oh, I think I'm looking for their other cruiser. Our Charles Martel is pushing up. I'll let him be the center of attention for a while. The Magu's firing. Now I'll join in. Everybody's going after the Otago. Now the Bayern. I'm just trying to put some land and some distance between these guys. But somebody else, like that Charles Martel, he's being smart. He took my smoke. Doesn't have it for much longer, but when it goes, they'll look at him. Oh, Colorado. Detected probably by the Minsk? Or, no, it's by the Bayern, I believe. Otago's pushing back up. He must have popped his heel. My smoke is going. Charles Martel is getting out of C. Firing rounds on that Otago. Now I believe the Bayern, because he's a big target. He's in the cap, so I might be able to reset cap. Reset the cap. We're still down 200 points. We are up on cap 2-1. They're denying points on C. Looking at the Minsk. and they've pushed off of C, just on the edge of it. So we're getting points again. Firing on the Minsk, and maneuvering in case the heaviest Minsk is down, in case the heavies fire on me. I don't know if the thanks cruiser was being sarcastic or not. I hope I helped. It was the Charles Martel. Good. It was a positive comment, and it wasn't a negative one about me. That's a win-win. Right, so they're back in on C. I have to push up. Those will not make contact, but they may just come in within range of their detection and spook them. Looking at the Colorado, I believe. Rounds out on the Colorado. It's down to 5,000 health, 4,000, 3,000. He is the center of attention, and he is down. Rounds out on the Bayern, try and reset. Reset. Hoping the Amagi makes a bigger target than I do. And Bayern takes torpedoes. Now it's just the Atago, who's firing on Uber Gandalf, our Gneisenau. Rounds out. We have come up on points, ships, and are up 3-1 on caps. And the praise is flowing from the team for our efforts, our collective efforts. One round in on a blind fire. I'm detected, so I'm expecting or hoping he'll open up. We got 3 minutes left in the game. Everybody says that was a nice game, and I say a very nice one. I'm no longer detected. There he is. Bring the reticle down so see the shots. Oof. Atago takes a big hit. Those are going to drop wide to his left. Blind fire. I kind of know where he's at. Take the chance. He's outside of my gun bloom, so he's outside of my range. 2 minutes left. 75 points to go, roughly. He just fired again, which, alright. He's outside of my range, I believe. There he is, he's in range. Try and park these shots over the island. It's a nice arc. 4 rounds out. Torpedoes going in. Our DD does his work. Oh. Now I'm just blind firing over the island. Just trying to say, yeah, there's somebody out here. And instead I'm killing birds. Oh, wow, got those over that island. Amagi's turning in, setting up for the kill. It's me and the Amagi. There he is. Rounds out. Amagi's got 2 turrets turned around. Atago's got his scouts up, or fighters. Atago fires on the Amagi, but is going to get a big lead sandwich in a second. Amagi brackets the Atago. Or Atago, however you want to pronounce it. I'll pronounce it both ways in the same video. I'll probably come up with a third. Rounds out. And 54 seconds. And we win on points. Now that was a game.